Yo, everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another stream here on the Pokerstaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday. It's been a second, you guys, 2 weeks since I've seen you all. Hope you all had a great couple weeks and an amazing start to the summer. I certainly did. Had an amazing time, got to meet my family, Rebecca's mom's boyfriend, his son, my mom, my brother Chris, and we all hung out for a good long while. We went on some bike rides and explored Montreal. We went to the Formula One, which was an amazing race, a really incredible race. If any of you got to see it last weekend, I would have been in the stands right now. The race would have been starting in 20 minutes 1 week ago today. And yeah, we got to go to a cabin in the Eastern Townships for a few days, take some bike rides, lots of drinks, lots of good times. I had a blast. I feel quite disconnected being away from the stream and away from poker for such a long time. It's just like a weird feeling, you know. Poker has been such a big part of my life for so long that it's a bit bizarre. So I'm really excited to get back on the grind and get in action and be productive and make some good runs, hopefully make some money, make some good videos, some good streams, and make progress in the career side of life, you know? So excited for that. A couple other cool things going on today. We got the US Open and the Euros. The team I'm rooting for in the Euros is England. My fiance is English. Used to be that a lot of the English squad played for Tottenham, which is my football team. But this year we have no players in the England squad from Tottenham, which is too bad. But still, England is the one I'm rooting for. Soft spot in my heart for Croatia. So I've got the Euros up with a side as well as the golf. Bryson DeChambeau trying to get that first major. I think his first major, is that a lie? He might have won majors already. But I got it up on the side anyways to sweat, so it should be interesting. We got some hype coming back. BCar94, my fiance Rebecca, with the 80-month resub. Gets a love of the chat for BCar. And Pickin' McButt, 38 months. Welcome back, he says. Thank you, man. Thank you. Welcome, everyone. Okay. So we're good to go. I've got a bunch of tournaments ready to register here, sort of the regular party poker set. Let's do it. Let's get it. Let's go. I'm going to start with the 55 here. Table 4. I don't know if I have to like resize my tables. We'll see in a sec. Okay, that's nice. There we go. Green for knockout. Looks like it's all suited up on the live hand viewer. Yes, nice. So Super 55 and 55 Daily Legends Masters are going to go in on tables 4 and 5. Just to kick us off chill-like. But we will be getting the Super 320 as well, of course. There we go. 55 Masters. Next up. Kyle Vivier is... I gotta make sure that's the French flag. I'm pretty sure it is. But I gotta make sure, because it's waving. I'm not used to seeing it like that. Is it got the royal blue? I think it is, yeah. But isn't there another country, like one of the small countries, although they wouldn't be in Euros? Yeah, no, it's on top of each other. That's the Netherlands flag, isn't it? Red on top, white, blue. That's it. That's the Netherlands flag. Yeah, see, I got it wrong just like that, man. Isn't there another country that has like a very similar flag as well? Just in different orders of the red, white, and blue. Scotland, says Rob Duncan. Tough match for Scotland. Tough match in the opener, but hoping for the best for all of you. Nothing but love for the Scottish. There's people commenting on Facebook. Happy Father's Day. Byron Sprinkle, back at you, brother. Happy Poker Day, everyone. Especially fathers. All right, so this is blue. 215 on table 1. Beautiful. Takes us up to 4 tables to really get down to business here. And then the last one we're going to register this hour is the Super 215. Okay, great. So we're on our 5 tables. We're in action. The streams are working. Everything's working. Great. Let's play some cards, man. We're going to raise up King Jack here. And Slovenia, Denmark tied 1-1 right now. Pretty intense. 2 minutes left in this match. With the delay, by the time you guys get it, it'll be an extra time. The 1-1 draw Slovenia with the late goal in the second half here. Pretty exciting. I don't know what the odds were coming into this, but I would have thought Denmark were going through. Probably England and Denmark, but pretty good flop for Justin the Nuts. I'm still going to go for a bet here. Just because I think it's so easy to underdo spots like this. We raise an early position. We still have all these overpairs. We still have these sets. You know, we have decent hands. They lead on the turn. We'll fold. It's so easy to want to check back every Broadway here, and you're just doing it a bit too much if you do. Ace-3 suited. No, on a bounty, we're going to flat, actually. I think is a good idea. I think that's the right idea, fam. We back. Let's go, B-Car. England, 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 says James Malia. Go on, England. Belgium, says Dimer Renz. I'm assuming that... I don't know. Like... I've listened to pundits say that they think France has got the best shot to win. Seems to be that England has a decent chance to win, although they don't often win. I don't know. Who do you guys think is actually going to win? Like if you had to bet on it at even odds right now? England and France surely have got to be in the top 3. Who would be the third team? Like Italy or Germany or Belgium or Netherlands? I don't think it's Spain. I don't know. I'm curious what you guys think. Croatia, Christian Batalic. I love Croatia, man. I really do. I got a soft spot for the country. Bet at 5,600 here on the turn. Should we try and get messy? I think let's do it. We win tonight. We probably shouldn't have a problem talking about England. Yeah, I'm excited to watch the match pretty soon here. Good luck, Jamie. Thank you, Florian. We've got resub hype. Lord Tupperware. Drop of the 20-month resub. Gets a love at the chat for your boy, Lord Tupperware, as we're going to jam the river, making our flush. Thank you very much, man. Appreciate you. 20 months. Welcome back. Thank you, Florian. Thanks, everyone. I've got all 3 chats open on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook, by the way, so... If you're wondering who I'm talking to, we have questions on all 3 platforms here today. Have you and Matt been heads up at a final table before? I don't think so. Like, we've played a heads up tournament where we've played each other, but where we played a big field event, we got heads up? No. Could be soon. A 3-bet here. Evening from Birmingham, UK. Come on, England. 4-1. Oh, let's go. All the best, say Jamie. Thank you, Norm Queenville. Quenville, maybe, on Facebook. Thanks. Gleb from Sweden. Thank you, Jim Lindberg. Thank you very much. A little bit too wide. Our 3-bet with King Queen works out in the 55 Super. Happy about that. Let's move on. Queen 8 suited. We're going to raise this early position in the Super 215. Four minutes extra time. I think we got to draw. Christian Eriksen used to play for Tottenham. Now plays for Man United though, so I don't hear about him much anymore. He was such a big part of our squad, and then he had a heart problem, and he was out of the game for a couple years, and he's back. So hope Mickey Van de Ven gets more game time going far in the tournament. Kois, yeah, let's go. Van de Ven's a legend. He's going to be a big part of our team, I think, going forward. Queen 8 suited, we're going to fold to this big 3-bet, and let's raise on the button in the big Sunday here. We got a double bounty with under a start stack, so something to really pay attention to here in the Super 320. Small bet on Jack 3-3. And they raise, and we call. Let's take it to the turn where we make a flush. Very good news. And here I'm going to fast play against Mudkips, I think. With the 2 overs in the gutter, going to be a bluff a lot often. I think we can ship it in there. And we're all in. Hey, champ. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Joe James? Yeah, things are great, man. Things are great. Just had a really nice little vacation with my fam. And excited to get back to work, but had a great time. Portugal. There you go. Okay. To be honest, I didn't even know Portugal was in the Euros. Czechia, Turkey, Georgia group. I mean, it's a good group for Portugal. The problem is, like, I just don't know enough about like what's going on in Syria and La Liga. To know, like, the international player pool in those other leagues. I know a decent amount of the Premier League because I watch it all, but I mean, a huge lack of knowledge on that, just the international player base. But I guess as I continue to watch, as I become, 6, 7, 8, 9-year fan, I'll pick up on more and more, probably. The Netherlands for sure. Okay, there you go. Harman Vanderzee says. Don't forget Holland, mate. There you go. Romania. There you go. Portugal, they have a team and a good side if they draw to at least reach the final. Okay, there you go. So, Portugal, Netherlands, England, France. Would you guys put that as top 4 most likely? I'm going to look up the odds for the outright winner now, but you guys can obviously chime in the chat. Looks like England, France, Germany, Portugal, Spain, Italy, Netherlands is like 8th on the odds on this site. Germany is third. England, France, Germany, and then Portugal, then Spain, then Italy. And Netherlands has same odds as Italy. Interesting. Huge draw for Slovenia. Huge draw. Okay, gonna fold the queen to 4. Off to a great start though. We're chipping up kind of everywhere. Take all the money, Jamie. I'm trying to, Florian. Up the mags. Good luck from Newcastle. Thanks, Jonathan. Cheers, man. Best of luck to England. Oh yeah, the date. Thanks. We'll do that now for sure. 16th. Thank you. It was Rebecca's birthday yesterday, you guys. Rebecca's birthday. Lead here in the small blind we're going to call. So Slovakia was the... It was Slovenia that just drew though, no? Or was it Slovakia? Pretty sure it's Slovenia that just drew, but they are 250 to 1 to win the Euros outright. So yeah, fair enough. I'm trying to find... I used to have a website where you could compare... You could compare the odds from a bunch of different sites, but I kind of forget what it is, just to see what the lines are. Yeah, it looks like 5 to 1, 5.5 to 1 for France, 6 to 1 for Germany, 7.5 Portugal. People aren't rating Netherlands highly, but you know, who knows? Can you say hello, Vietnam? I'm a big fan of Vietnam. What's up, Vietnam? Thanks for tuning in. Take all their money, Jamie. I'm gonna try, man. In progress at the moment. And the golf is exciting today too, man. Bryson. Rory is 3 back. That's exciting. Germany. This is Ian Lewis for the Euros. Okay, sweet. Good, man. Excited to be here, chat. We're starting up in the 109 Sunday party after this too. Huge draw. Was it Eriksson that scored for Denmark? I think it was. I was wondering if this is your full-time job. It is, yeah. Yeah, streaming, playing poker is my full-time job. Has been for poker for about 14 years and then streaming for just under 10. Harmon van der Zee. It's been a very relaxing start to the summer, though, for sure. There's been a lot of time of just chilling, but we're back in action now. And yeah, I mean, naturally, there's a little bit of catch up. You know, like all the appointments have been pushed off while family was here, and Got to go through my emails. Got to do, you know, some of the stuff like that. But looking forward to getting on the grind. This week is crazy in Montreal too, man. It's like, I think it's 35 or 36 Celsius a few days. Let me see if I can convert that to American. So 95 degrees Fahrenheit, but it's going to be humid. So it's going to feel like 45, which is 113. So yeah, there's going to be a few days this week that are just like totally brutal for outside. I do have some appointments on those days, but kind of excited to just hibernate indoors, play some poker, do some streams, read some books, and chill. That's it, you know. Germany and Spain, people are saying, for also being included in that. Spain have the best all-around team, says James. On paper, England should win everything, but they don't and won't. Wow. So English. Let's go, dude. What's up, Austin? How are you, man? Big 3-0. Big birthday for Rebecca. Okay. We're ready. We're ready to go. On our 5 table, soon to be 6. The 109 Sunday party is next up. Thailand. We got someone from Thailand watching. What's up? I don't know how to say your name, but welcome. 3-8 of diamonds is going to be full. I also think we have a live tournament series coming up this summer too. Let's see if I can get the details on that, because I think it doesn't overlap with Sunday, so I'll be able to play a little bit of that as well. Yeah, it starts next Sunday, this series. However, the big stuff doesn't overlap Sunday, which is cool. So there's a high roller on Thursday, Friday. It's a 2200. And you have registration to the beginning of level 13. That's pretty vibey. %, rake on the high roller, fine. Okay. And you can register on day 2, I think. Beautiful, yeah. So I can register on Friday. Good stuff. Okay. So I'll play that high roller. Not this Friday, but next Friday. And then there's also a main event. And thankfully, the day 2 is on a Monday. So I will be able to play that main event as well on Friday and Saturday. Assuming the rake is 15%. It's fine. Not ideal, but fine. Check down with these. 4 of the 9s we're waiting on to see what's up. Wow. And we're in a bit of an awkward spot here, aren't we? Because do we want to get in 9s for 40 blinds here against the squeeze? It's a lot of dead money is the problem. Oh, man. This is a really awkward spot, actually. That's a, let's call it a disciplined fold. We might have got owned, or we might have owned them. I'm not sure. But it's a tough spot. Let's go, England. Come on, Easty time. Let's go. What's up, dude? What book are we working with this week? Finishing a Japanese book, Women in the Mountains, I think it's called. Japanese motherhood book, and The Plague by Camus. And in the poker book club, which honestly, there's only like 2 or 3 of us that are reading the poker books in the book club, but we have Mike Sexton's Life's a Gamble. But the club has very much fizzled, so I'll try and get something a little bit more official about that and clear. So yeah, definitely got a lot of books. I didn't get to read it all during the last 2 weeks when family was visiting, so it's looking forward to getting some pages in. Big time. Maybe a little weak with ace-jack here. You can 3-bet or fold. You're always folding ace-10 offsuit. You're always playing ace-queen offsuit. Ace-jack offsuit is the one where you have to decide whether to play or not. I mean, default in these smaller stakes tournaments, I'm probably just going to keep it pretty straightforward in these 3-bet pots, right? I'm going to call more in the big blind, but in a 3-bet pot in early position, I'm just going to be folding, probably. I think that's a decent solution. Good luck on the tables. Thank you, T-Show. Appreciate you on Twitch. Thanks, man. Ciao, Jamie, and good luck, says GG Alex on Facebook. Thanks. Stefan Schur says Germany. Sounds like Germany, Portugal, Spain, France, England are the favorites in the tournament based on the odds and what you guys are saying in the chat. So fair enough. Let's get the 109 Sunday party. That's going to go in on table 3. Which will take us up to a full 6 tables. Does that look good? Yep, it does. That's a big bet, but we definitely call at least one. Turns an ace, which makes the story they're telling kind of dumb. Right? Like, what sort of big hand wants to big bet on the flop? They're saying they have like a really strong ace or a 2-pair. The ace makes it less likely. Makes it more likely the story is full of crap. Call again on the turn. Queen of the river is not great. I think you could see a hand like King 10. Could see a hand like Queen 10 or King Queen, which is going to check back the river. That wants to big bet the flop and now has a better hand. And they overbet jam. Interesting. So they're still telling the full house story here. We do have a lot of ace-x that can call down, right? But we're probably going to want to call wider than trip aces, which is obvious. So the question is, what are the best hands to call that aren't trip aces? Queen Jack is obvious, I think. King Jack, Jack 10 are all pretty good. And then random jacks without a diamond. Probably fold. In theory, We might be close to a call there. In practice, I think we'll just give it up. PGD, 6-month gift subscription courtesy of B-Car has entered month 2. There it is. You'll love to see it. Welcome back, PGD. Phil Ivey did win bracelet number 11. Legend of the game. So good to see that. Love to see that. Need to put those tournaments on my calendar, man. It's a good flop for King 7 suited. I'm going to go for a small bet here. 65,000 I think is good. Pretty bad turn. I think we call once and then probably fold the river, right? Like a queen is a very reasonable hand for them to have. What sort of draws can they have? Well, Jack 10, Jack 9 with a backdoor flush draw, Ace Jack, Ace 10, right? We beat Ace Jack, Ace 10, but they're not always going to lead them. They're not always going to call the flop. It's just a bad scenario for us, and they bet and we fold. Especially on the 9. Jack 10 makes a straight. You know, we beat the most likely draw out of all of them. So back down to starting stack. Let's raise up the queens here. 4,500. First hand of poker in weeks, quad 8s. Let's go, B-Car. Let's go. Love to see that. So I think a really small bet is the standard here. 3 ways. It's, you know, there's better flops for queens, but I think on the ace-high board, when we raise an early position, we probably just want to keep up the aggression with a small bet and expect a 9 to continue, a 6 to continue, a 7, 8 to continue, all of that stuff. So we are getting value from a few things, and we're folding out a lot of hands that have equity. Like just king high is going to fold, right? They lead bet the turn really small, really fast. In theory, we're always going to call here. In practice, do we want to exploit them and overfold? Because we are getting 4.5 to 1. We need them to be bluffing 20% of the time. Definitely way more of their range is not an ace than 20%. Way more. I don't think we should hero fold. We should just call. And we caught them. I'm not sure if they were bluffing. I think they were bluffing, but it's a weird bluff, I would say. Excuse me. Good luck, Jamie. Thank you, Matthew. Lawrence Pointer. Thanks very much. Going to Vegas for WCP? Not planning to, man. No. I'm excited for Montreal summer. The online grind, of course, putting in some action. Putting in some grind. This is a bad turn for us with 10-8 here. But then, yeah, also just there's so much to do in Montreal in the summer. It's like nonstop festivals and warm outside and just fun. So excited for that in the downtimes from grinding, of course. I bet a 3,000. I don't know who we call, I guess. Like weird sizing again. It's probably a better 10, but probably still should call. And it's 6-4 misbluffed. Okay. Open the 9s. We get a jam for a bounty, a rejam. Definitely call here. Very important side pot with the 3-5. We win it both. There we go. We get a $75 bounty, and we are up to 100,000 chips here in the Super 320. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Fold the 10-7. All right, Queens, beautiful hand in the big Sunday. Into Kings, unfortunately. That'll happen. Rip. It's okay. It's fine. But we're short now. Call a bet there with the 10-8, turns an ace, which you'd think is a good turn, but if they go for a big bet here, it's tough, right? Because they're representing trip aces, and yes, they're going to have some bluffs, but we might lose a lot with our 8 as well. It goes check, check, and we're going to go for a block on the river here. Sub height coming in. PSR, dropping the 75-month resub. 3/4 of the way to 100, dude. Big moments. Good to see you in the house, PSR. Thank you very much for the resub. How's the grind, man? How's life? We're all in with Kings here. It's ace queen, and we chip up beautifully. Back to starting stack there. Now 10s is very nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is the gamble moment for us. Good luck. Bounty in play here. Could be both bounties. We've got to dodge the ace and the queen for the side pot. Looks like Matt's going to win the main unless it's a 6. Okay, so we get this bounty. I think we actually end up making a bit of profit there as well. And Matty Ice with the triple up. Yeah, we do. We chip up just barely, so that's a good result for us. I mean, don't get me wrong, we wanted all of it, but we'll take it. Nice. Okay. And the Euros is about to start in 40 minutes, man. Very tense match. We're going to call it Jack 10. Go to a flop of Ace 3-3 with 2 hearts. And we win there. A lead of 40,000. Oh, never mind. We're in the big blind. Okay, that's fine. Fine. For some reason, I thought they let out a position, but that's incorrect. Still knocking the rust off from a little family vacay, you know? Knocking off the rust a bit. And they bet, and we call. 4-5-6 is such a good board for them, but we pick up top pair, top kicker. I think the plan is just to call down here, right? They pot it. Still, ace king's a good hand. Diamonds missed, straights missed, etc. We lose to the 7-8. Fair enough. That'll happen. We're pretending that we have an overpair full house here. Of course we don't, but pretending. And ace king for 220,000. We chop it up in the 320. Fun tournament, man. It's a fun small field. Higher stakes bounties are just fun, I think. I have a lot of fun with them. Check back with top pair. I think we want some top pair check backs. 10-7 is a pretty good one. Jack 10 would be pretty good as well. We'll bet on the turn. Check the river, I think. Ooh. Bryson tee off right into a divot. Pretty sick. Gonna folds. They cover us. Hand is on the edge in the first place. And check back with the pair of aces on the 9-9 board. They're gonna have a lot more nines than us when you think about it, right? We raise on the button. So we have a hand like 9-7 suited, 9-6 suited, sure. But we don't have like 9-5 suited or 9-4 suited or 9-3 suited. They have all those hands. We don't have a hand like Jack 9. Well, we do have Jack 9 offsuit. We don't have 9-7 offsuit. They have it. They have 9-6 offsuit. So they just have a few more nines. What we're doing there is we're thinking about our range versus their range, right? Like we're thinking about not, oh, it's likely they have a 9, but it's like when they have a 9, who's more likely to have it, us or them? That's kind of the thought experiment we're going through there. Raise 3-bet, 4-bet, call. I call. Could get it in pre too, but it seems a little light, to be honest, with this much aggression. So I'm just going to call. But we won't be folding this, especially in a bounty pre-flop. You know, if they jam, we're going to call. Like, they've got a tough spot with jacks here as to what they want to do with it. And we go to a flop where we flopped enough flush draw. We covered this stack, so we want to keep this stack involved. I don't mind checking, though, because they only have about a pot-sized bet left. And we're all in. And they both fold. Amazing. We win. Okay. Sweet. Thank you all for being here. It's a pleasure. Excited to be back on the grind, and hope to see you guys a bunch over the next coming weeks as we battle it out in the online streets. I know it's not like prime online season, but I'm excited about it nonetheless. I think the answer is obviously to call here. 224 to win 785. Getting 3-1. We're not going to make our flush that much, but sometimes it's a queen, sometimes it's a jack, sometimes they're bluffing, they shut down. There's a lot of good scenarios here. So we call and see what the river is. It is a brick. We don't make our hands. We have to hope that they were bluffing. And they check. That's what we have to hope for. Check, check. And they were sort of bluffing. Sort of bluffing, yeah. Okay. McIlroy with the birdie on 1. 2 back of DeChambeau. Would love to see both of them win, honestly. It's not a good hand to see. It's just not. It's just really not, chat. All in, says Tran. In good time, man. Thank you, Anthony and Carl Parker on Facebook. Kind words, what's up? We didn't win there, no? No, we did not. Okay. I was going to say. Double barrel works out. We pick up the chips. Man, games feel good right now, dude. Games feel good. Shoffley, even par on the front. And we want to go for a small bet here with King 9 of hearts, I think, is just fine. All right. Is this too thin? Yeah, it probably is. The thing we've got to think about here is that this is a call in the small blind. They don't really interact with the 2 and the 4. So their most likely hand that we're beating here is mid pairs. We're not going to get 3 streets from like 7s, I don't think, right? Bet, jam. I just don't think it's a thing. In which case, we might as well check the turn. We're really protecting from very little. Allow them to bluff some stuff that miss. Lose less money when they have King Jack or King 10 on the turn. We're not so worried about it when they check the river on the board pairing King, but you know what I mean. I think this is a good line. Oof, beauty. Nice flop here. And they folded. Okay. Kind of a mergey bet here, but folding's not in our future. We have a pair and an open-ender. They have aces. Okay, that's too bad. Are we bluffing or value betting on the turn? I mean, we're doing a little bit of both against different parts of their range, I'd say. Okay, and we have room for another table, which I don't have a good filler right now, but we'll just chill with what we got. Yeah, man, Party Poker has got stuff going on. For sure. Check us out. I mean, it's a slow time for online poker for every site with the Euros going on, World Series of Poker going on, so it's pretty chill. Not a lot of headlines right now, but there's still great quality tournaments, good value all the time, man. Rook with the question on Twitch. I see when you raise, it's mostly one blind. What's your thought process behind that? The short answer is it's mostly efficient. It does the same thing or a very similar thing as a raise to 2.5 blinds, but it costs less. You still have the opportunity to get big amounts of money later in the hand, and you still get to fold out some hands if that's what you're accomplishing. So it's just the most efficient sizing is sort of like the slightly cryptic answer, right? Because what does that mean? You know, why is it important to be efficient? Well, those are like longer answers, but yeah, that's generally why. There you go. Studied a lot of your streams last week and worked on my ranges. Won 1,900. Let's go. Congrats, man. Amazing stuff. A value bet here on the end. It's thin, but fine. Whoa. 9-7 or 7-5? Possible, but I don't know. Fold, I guess. Sick bluff. All right. Bryson, 2 up on Rory, going into 2. Can't lay. 3 back. Pavon, 4 back. Matsuyama, 5 back. Yeah, it's exciting, man. It's exciting. But it's time to watch Euros for a while. Got a weather alert. What is the weather alert? Oh, it's heat wave this week. Word. It is going to be really hot this week. It's true. Very, very hot. Hey, bro, watching from Mongolia. What's up, man? Bagli, Sog Badrak. Welcome, Baggy. Thanks for watching. It's an annoying spot here. England, Serbia. Call. I mean, worried about sets and ace-4, but like call because we have queens and lose. Well, let's get the Super 33 going. We'll put that on table 4. There we go. Defend with Jack 8 of hearts. We go to a King 3 deuce with 2 hearts. With 20 blinds, I think money's going to be going in here. They min bet. Which is a little bit weird, but fine. Roliero opens. We're going to jam King Jack suited. Oh, sorry. I was on the wrong table. In the Big Sunday. Against ace queen, and we get lucky. Okay, 1.5 million. We're all in with the flush draw. Against top set, we need a heart, and not the 10 of hearts. Rip. GG. We can re-enter, and we will. We will give it another go. Let me add that buy-in back. Attempt number 2 in the 109 Sunday party. Bounty's in play here. Min bounty, but for 1/5 of a start stack. We really don't need much equity here to call. But when it goes ISO, re-ISO, we can fold now. 14 and 23. Why do you have so few notes on your opponents? Couple answers to that. One, you could just be harsh and be like laziness. 2, you could be not harsh and be like, I'm not sure how useful they are. In that I don't play against my opponents all the time, and I mean, a good example of a useless note is just like, oh man, they decided to bet the flop on a 5-6-7 with King Jack. It's like, okay, so we have one instance of something happening. How much can that affect the way that we think about our opponents? Very limited, right? Like, you can read too much into it very easily. It doesn't tell you much, right? Someone can play aggressive on one day and tight on another day, and be the same player, right? They just might have more tables or be a little bit tireder on one day, or more tired. So a lot of notes are, you have to take with a giant pinch of salt, and I just don't know how much they're worth. There are some scenarios where it's like, where you learn that your opponents have a play in their arsenal that a lot of players wouldn't. For example, on a 4 flush board where they go bet, bet, jam, or something like that, and they had a bluff. Like, a lot of players just don't have the ability to do that. So I think knowing that a player is creative is a useful note, or has the capacity to be creative. But yeah, I don't know. Those are some general thoughts about the topic of note taking. PSR in 1973. I played a live booty tournament yesterday. Got wrecked. Played 4 hours, no booties. It's just unfair, frankly. It's just, frankly, disgraceful that you ran so bad. And you deserve much better, PSR. This is Party Poker, man. Andre Crisson. We were playing on Party Poker. I'm going to bet with our 2 pair. It looks like a missed flush draw, right? I think I'm telling a fairly convincing missed flush draw story here. I don't know, probably call. It's kind of hard for them to have a 6 in early position here. Jack 10 straight is pretty good. We're out of the Masters, GG. So we cold called because this player has a double bounty and 1/5 of a start stack, but we have failed so far. Excuse me. Ugh, and the bounty's in play. Just couldn't do anything with 5 deuce. Okay, double up from the shorty to 10 blinds, which selfishly we want. We do want to get these bounties ourselves. Good flop of ace jack 4, which is not so bad for queen jack, especially with how wide Matt's opening range is. And should be. Same hand. Okay. Can't do shit with that hand either. England, Serbia. What's your score prediction, Jamie? I got 4-1 England. 3-0 England. 3-0. That's my guess. And I'm hopeful for it, my friend. I hope England can get it done. I'll be watching on the side. 100%. So we're going to be all in here. If this player decides to get it all in, we still call because we've put in a quarter of our stack with jacks. Not a very fun spot, but we've got 2 great odds to fold. Jacks, ace, queen. This is a decent lineup given the circumstances. And I think we break even. This player gets very unlucky. We break even because we win the side pot. I'm pretty sure we started the last hand with a similar stack. Yeah, we lost 150,000 there. That's okay. Now, Matty Ice is just demolishing this Super 320. I wish it was me. Bro, tell me GG Poker or Ace Poker, which one is better? Party Poker, man. What are you talking about? Party Poker, dude. We're playing on Party. I don't think you can play on Party Poker in Mongolia, though. I don't know, dude. I don't really love a lot of GG Poker's decisions, so they're sort of my last choice at the moment until they put a little more player focus. So my head says not there, but, you know, wherever you'd like. But hopefully you come to a country one day where you can play on Party Poker and join us. Open the 2s, get 3-bet to 11-4. Call. In position is fine. King at 5. I know, right? I'm 160,000 and 18th on the all-time money list. People just weren't respecting my opens under the gun enough. No, exactly. That's a good point. That's exactly it. Okay. kind of wrecked here. We don't want to see the check raise with the ace-6 of diamonds, but we're going to call. Turn is great. We got to fold to the river bet. Understandably, I think 7-3 suited on the button is nice. Matty Ice really has control of this table, though, with the big stack. Ooh, do we call here with ace-10? They shove for 12 blinds, but they have 1.5 bounties. I think we do. Just over a half stack and 1.5 bounties. We need less equity. So we're going to get it in there with ace-10, whereas in a non-bounty, we would fold here for sure. So this is a bounty difference. Let's see how we get on. These 10 jacks. Not ideal. Wow. Queen's being sneaky here with the check call. Check, check, check the river. Thankfully, we didn't put in another value bet there. Seems like a really good hand to call here. Sevens against a set of sixes, but I think we should definitely call on the river. We got sub hype coming in. T-Law 222 drop the 2-month resub. It fits with your name, brother. Welcome back to the team. Gets 11 the chat. Thanks for the resubscription to the channel. All the best, man. Thank you. Calling the big blinds, swing and a miss on the flop. Okay, we're going to go on a quick break. I'm going to grab a drink. You're watching Pokerstaples on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. Enjoy this highlight, and yeah, I'll be back in a few. It's a montage of bubble moments. So yeah, be right back and stay with me. Bubble, still definitely the shortest stack by 60,000. This is our double up moment here. Good luck. Eights against Jack 9. No, not the hand you want to see, dude. I think we're going to bubble it. 2 outs. Rip. GG. Call. 6250 bounty. We got the ace king. Can we hold it, chat? Yes. And by hold it, I mean get there. Can we keep it there? Keep it clean. No 10, no jack. Oh, this is just a jack. It's a jack. We're gonna bubble, I think. Ace king 10-9. Oh, I think I'm going to bubble again. That's 2 bubbles with the best hand. Can we make it 3? Same thing here with king 6 suited, I think. They're a little bit shorter, so it's a little bit easier now. Much better hand to steal, I think, with. So, yeah. Welcome, welcome. We call for 54. Let's just win it with some spades. Oh, one more spade. Spade, king, or 6. Oh, how do we brick, man? A lot of short stacks that could potentially bust here. If it folds to us, we have a no-brainer all in, which it does. King Jack's a great hand. Don't want to call. If we get one, fine, whatever. Because we probably have the best hand. We don't. King Jack or 10, or else we bubble. Oh, it's so late. So we will call even a rejam here. Good luck. For a lot of money, 200 bucks here. King, queen, ace 5, ace 7. Love the lineup. Just need a king or a queen. Hold it. Love the lineup, chat. Double knockout on the bubble. We've got $400 in bounties, 342 cashed. Here we go. Risking it on the bubble. Must be done with the jacks. It's third time a charm against ace 3. We lose again with the jacks in the bubble. Just kidding. Give me the straight. We win it the fun way, Dottie. Let's go. We're on the bubble. We got to call off with ace 6. Can we survive against king jack for 50,000 chips to out-chip this opponent? No king, no jack. Oh. Ace 8, ace 7. Here we go to get to 140,000 on the bubble. Dude, another stone bubble. Just like last week, dude. Stone bubble getting it in the head. Do you want to ship this on the bubble? The thing is, this range is really weak. This range is also very weak. They always ship bigger hands here. It's too much to have money. We have to jam. We have to fade the stack. But, like, these two ranges are so weak. They snap. Ace jack. I don't like how they played this hand at all, but we have to fade busting right now. Yeah, that's brutal. So the most likely to call us is actually shorter than us. We don't bust if we lose the all-in. Ace, king, queen, 10. Hold it. Basically for the min cash here. We gotta dodge a lot. We're gonna bubble, unfortunately. We might bubble this one too, but ace king suited is quite good. We might go for double bubbles here, which would be pretty painful. Ace king 7s. Well, whoever was saying I run good, screw you. We are all in with 9-8 against queen 9. That's an 8. Survive. No, that's a straight. GG. Well, it's pretty run bad, I would say, to lose both those hands with the pure bubble. I think it's a fold. Again, it's like we're trying to survive here.
Do it!
Ooh, it's so close, man.
Just do it!
Oh, from 0 to 850, and then it's like 1,100 for the win. So sick.
Just do it!
But if we double up here, which is likely, we have at least 67% against our range.
Do it!
Okay, we call. I don't know. Oh my God, they have a better hand. Oh my God, what are the odds, dude? So sick. I just want to see if Renato goes all in or not. They don't. But it's still a jam. So good luck us. It's the second shortest stack with a very strong hand on the button. We're going to reshove in the small blind from not Jito. And I think we are double bubbles. Oh, good fortune. Yeah. All right. We survived. All right. Good luck. Oh! Hit it and hold, Dottie. Hit it and hold. Let's go. We are absolutely bounty kings, dude. It's, wow, 4-bet. Ship it. Good luck us. Hopefully we don't bubble with the king-king, Dottie. Kings against aces. Not so good to bubble the tournament with, but, c'est la vie. There it is. Good luck. Ace, king, ace, 10 for 800,000 here. Gotta dodge the queen and the 10 and the 5. I bubble. Oh, it's brutal. I am the bubbler of this tournament, dude. It's pain. It's punishment. It's so sick. Hello, everyone. We are back in action. Thank you for being here. I'm about to have lunch in a second. But until then, let's play the tables and come on, England. Let's go. Dougal Bogey dropping the 49-month. Reese, welcome back to the team, Dougal Bogey. Thanks so much, man. How are you? Good to see you in the house. Good to see you. Usually watch on Twitch. Was here when it popped up. Come on, England. Oh, nice. Watching on Facebook this week. We're live on Twitch as well, but feel free to watch wherever you like, my friend. Welcome. Gonna fold the Matty Ice is open here. This is where we'll keep the spotlight. We're halfway to the money when lunch time is here. Denmark will eat England on Thursday. Whoa, Rune. Big call here. Jason says, not if you have Christensen in your team. Whew, shots fired. All right, and the match is on. Big moments. Big moments, England match. Big moments. All right, nines, we take it down. Ace queen here. Ooh, we're just a little bit too deep to want to rip. We can rip, though, in a bounty. Let's just rip. I mean, it's crazy, but let's go for it. It's a crazy move. Rebecca, thank you for lunch.
Yeah.
Come on, England.
Come on, England.
It's on.
Loaded up. What channel is it on?
TSN, yeah. Just started. Love. Okay, chat. After this hand, I'm going to put you on the 320 while I have a bit of lunch. It's leftover lasagna from last night. It's going to be delicious. So we're just going to take off the commentary for a few minutes as I have lunch. But you'll be able to see the action on the 320, and then I'll be back right after I finish up. But we're still waiting on this ace queen. Against nines, it's a good flip. We like this. We like being in this flip with the 75 on top. We don't win, but fair enough. Okay, here's the table. Good luck to us, chat. I will be back after lunch. Enjoy the vibes and stay with me. Okay, we're back. Thanks for waiting. And in action. Let's make a count out there. We got some decent stacks. 125 here. I got that bounty. We got 300 in bounties here. Money back at least. And England is on the go. High stakes match. I'm a Leeds fan from Twitch, so I know what I'm talking about Christensen. He's garbage. I don't know about Christensen. Is that the keeper or who is that for Leeds? Bon appétit. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. See, I don't know how to do the past tense yet. I don't have my tenses down, but it was very good. It was delicious. Double Bogey says, I haven't played poker in forever. I went to Harris Gulf Coast in Biloxi. They closed down the poker room and made a baccarat room. Last time I played, and he was in Vegas in March. Word. Yeah, it's a common thing with casinos, man. It's really too bad that they kind of are favoring a lot of other verticals because they can make more money immediately, but what's lost is the community, right? The poker community, which is not really a thing in other games, so it's too bad. Obviously call with the full house, but we're not happy about it. And they have quads, which is just so fun. We actually got saved there on the river. So we're alive, but damn, that could have been bad. Oh, England! England, 1-0. That's huge. The collective let off of pressure in England. You can almost hear it here from across the ocean. Just the constant cloud of pessimism that follows the English around. They finally can breathe a sigh of relief, being that it's 1-0. Fold to the jam there. Nothing we can do. Ace-6 suited is going to be fold as well on our start stack. Let's go back to the current main bay, though. 13 to 15, 9 pay. There's a 109 bounty that is in action as well. I'm going to put that on table 5. Just because, why not? You know? Why not get another table? Get in. There it is. Big moments. So here's a new table. Watching golf as well. I have like a multi-view on the golf. So I'm not planning to watch it during the football match, but I've got it up ready to go sort of whenever. McIlroy and DeChambeau. DeChambeau's 2 up on McIlroy. Bellingham, 1-0 England. Let's go, Pete. Let's go. Beautiful stuff. Oh, this is at 109. I've got a $50 button on that one. I think this is just an all-in with ace-jack here. We don't love going all in the spot. 13 blinds, 12.5. But I think it's strong enough. We're going to be doing it with like queen-jack suited, with king-jack offsuit, stuff like that. So I think it's all right. Against kings is bad news. GG. So e6 does double up against king 9 though, which is good news. But we're out of the big Sunday until next week. It's a little awkward what to do here. I'm just going to call with king-jack suited, I guess. And a jam there, and we fold. Okay. Back to main bay, the 320, which is right beside the England match as well, so it's convenient for me to be able to sweat. Is that the same as any Canadian hockey team playing internationally? This tournament is a little different if you're unfamiliar with Euros. So it's one of the major international competitions when it comes to football, or soccer football. I'll usually say football just because I got into the habit when I lived over the pond. It's a little different in football though because all of the leagues sort of sync up to where there's time for international football to happen. So you have literally the best players in the world. It's not like with the NHL and the juniors or the unders where there's sometimes people can't go because they can't play with their league. Same with like basketball. You have the best players in the world in this competition if they're from Europe. And so you have the World Cup, which is all the teams internationally in the world, and you qualify to get in. And then you have the Euros / the whatever the America's Cup is, and then there's an Asia Cup, and then there's an Africa Cup as well. So this is like the second most important international tournament on the calendar, the Euros, second only to the World Cup, and the Olympics are a thing as well. For what it's worth. So, yeah, it's a big deal. And there's basically 3 matches a day for all the teams that qualified, and you play a group phase, and then the top 2 go through in the group phase, and then you do sort of a playoff bracket down to the winner. So it's really fun to watch because how it works typically in football soccer is that you have a club, like a football club that has players from all around the world in it, similar to what an NHL team is. But then those players make their international teams and they play on different teams with, even from players that are from rival clubs. They're playing together to try and win. So, yeah, it's really fun, man. And if you're unfamiliar with soccer, football, how the schedule, how the calendar goes, it's just far superior. It's just the best compared to any North American sport. It's such a good calendar because you have so many different pieces of the puzzle. You have your leagues, right? Every country has leagues and they have leagues under it. And if you do well in the league, you move up to a higher league. And if you do poorly, you move down to a lower league. So there's really high stakes. And then you have cups within the countries. In England, it's like FA Cup. And then there's another one, the Carabao Cup. So there's 2 cups, which are just sort of interseasonal competitions. And then you have European football, which is the Champions League and the Europa League, where the best teams from each country qualify to play against each other. So the best couple teams in England play against the best in Germany, play against the best in Spain, the best in Italy, the best in France, right? And there's a whole qualification for that. And there's a second league under that. And then you have international football, the World Cup, the Olympics, the Euros, the CONCACAF, North American Cup, the Asia. So there's so much going on in football at all times. There's so many layers, and the best players are almost playing around the clock in different competitions. It's so fun to follow. So, yeah, I really recommend it if you've never gotten into soccer football. Like, check it out because there's so many interesting storylines. And especially in North America, you can watch it early in the day, which is so nice, actually. You don't miss, like, prime evenings or afternoons. So, Ace King, Ace Queen in the 109 Bounty Hunter. No, just not. Spade? No. How about not that? Okay. That was for a bounty. Sad. Probably don't want to see that here. It's a much better board for them than us. They cover for a bounty, so tons of incentive to play this pot. And our hand sucks, so. Excuse me. Allergies are in full force. We're going to raise up Ace Queen in the 320, and this one is getting serious now. Because we're 13 left, 9 pay. We covered 2 stacks at the table. If either one of them shove, it's a reshove for sure. And if they pick up pretty much any pair, they're going to go for it here. This is a really good board for our range. We bet. It's super awkward here on the turn. It's just very awkward. What do we do? Their flatting range on the button is super wide with these bounties in play. When they float the flop, they have all this Jack X and 10X and Queen X and King X. It's just a painful, painful spot for us, honestly. I don't know what I'm going to do against a jam there. But we win the pot, which is cool. All right, 4-3 in the 320. Well, there. No good. I'm going to try and limp in, but if they ISO raise, we'll just fold here. Unless it's like really small, like 10,000 or something. Oh, beautiful. Get to see a flop, and we flop 2 pair, which is just the dream. And so much stuff wants to peel here, you know, like 4, 8, 9, any 2 hearts, high 1 heart heads, 7x, 6x, 5x. Like, it's a good spot to get a lot of value, I'd say. So they raise. I think we want to call. It's probably a little too light to get it all in right now. This deep. But we'll call. Turns a jack of spades. Beautiful. And now we probably want to check raise. Check, check. 8 on the ends. 9 is possible. 4 is possible, but not super likely. They do have 10-4. That sucks. Lame. No value, but either is weak, but it's all right. And I think we ISO jam here in the 109. Ace-Jack should be pretty good. Pretty good explanation of European and world football. Cheers, man. Copa America, that's the one. Okay, nice. Yeah, it's such a great system, man. It is so much fun. Full house, I think is good. Probably. Yep. And we're up to 74,000. Beautiful stuff. Continue here, 4 off the money. It's not the hand you want to see. 9, the German kind. Next. Oh, we can re-enter there, and I will. Let's do it. Obviously call on the Super 33 with the ace. It's 10-6. They're going for that bounty, which I get it, and we take it on. You know, yesterday, chats, I went on about a 30-kilometer bike ride. No, I had a Bixie Blue, so it wasn't like physically demanding, but it's still, you know, even with an electric bike, 2+ hours of biking, you're gonna feel it a bit. It was so much fun though, so relaxing. Out in the sun, the last day the family was here. We're gonna rejam the threes. It was a lot of fun. It's just so fun to bike around, man. It really is. I have such a fun time with it. Jack Deuce is not good enough, but that's a juicy bounty, though. With under a start stack. I'm surprised that wasn't called for a penalty there. Against Jacka. Maybe check. It's going to be really tough to get folds on this turn. So we might as well check. And on the river, we make a pair of aces. I don't think we should value bet. They can definitely have a queen. Going to be tough to get value from a 5. Jack could be what we target, but they're going to have queen X, some better ace X. Open up the possibility of getting bluffed. All bad vibes. So we'll just check. Too short to flat here. Oh, what's up, Carlo Corona on Facebook? Welcome. Thanks for tuning into the show. Appreciate you. Such a sad hand, dude. Kings, 4 off the money. So much potential to really grab a great spot in this tournament. 10s against 8-7. Got to dodge the 5. Ooh, and the 10 and the diamond. We do. But that was intense. Nice double up there. All right, we go to the river. We probably have the best hand now with kings. Probably. Fold king 10. Double black going all in for 42,000. Oh. Good run from England there, but no goal. King 10 in the big blind. I think we get to call here. Closing the action. Swing and a miss on the flop. 11 to 12. And fold. All right, here we go. Here we go with the queens. Finally, what we need in this tournament against jacks. Love to see it. Keep it clean, Dottie, for 94,000. Good turn. Ship it. Come on, chat. Let's go. We're in a good spot here. Fold the jack 9, but happy to be in a decent position finally in the Super 215. We're all in. Good luck. We already have our 300 in bounties, but we have 14 blinds with king queen. Pretty good hand. And good luck to us. It's king jack. Great hand to see. We dominate them. Oh, no 3, no jack. Yikes. Oh, that was for a lot of chips. GG chat, $300 bounty coming our way, but the end of the journey there in that one. See Vogel sang, goes all in. We're going to fold. Dang it, dude. Brutal. That's painful. It's nice to get 300 back, but obviously not what we were dreaming of there. Ace Jack is okay. Nothing we can do there. King, queen, all in, I think. Or we could raise, don't fold. I think that's probably better. Moga2, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Good to see you here as always. Happy summer. Are you prepared for the heat we're going to get this week? Because I am not. Holy smokes. It's hot. Hope the session is going well. Yeah, it's chill so far. Getting back into the swing of things. We don't have any great results yet, but, you know, it's the way it goes sometimes. Well, the king 9, 3-9 offsuit is going to be a fold here as well. This, I would say, is our main focus right now. The Super 215. Looking great, my man. Thank you, dude. Good morning. It's 3:45 a.m. Monday in Australia, Perth. Good morning. Have a great Monday, my friend. And thanks. Yeah, feel good, man. Enjoying the summer. For sure. Thanks for tuning in. We have a comment here from Rook2 on Twitch. Says, played with a guy and all he did was limp every hand and then he got lucky and hit the flop. I know long run he's not winning money, but still frustrating, especially when I get good cards and missed every flop. Good luck today. Thanks, man. It is indeed frustrating. It is. It's part of it, but it doesn't feel good. For sure. Inescapable. E6 here in this small field 109. Call. And check on the flop. Okay, last minute of play in the half here. It's going to be something else this week. I got a little pool time done, barbecue with the fam, now starting a little turbo session. Nice, dude. Enjoy it. Yeah, I think I'm going to hit the pool this week as well because I understand they're open early for the incoming heat wave. But yeah. Dude, it's going to be unbearable for a few days this week. It's going to be intense. Wow. 4-way all in here. Which means this stack is probably pretty short. 200K. Okay. Not that short. Deeper than us. I can't be talking. I can't be talking. How hot is it? It's going to be 35 and 36 Celsius, but it's going to feel like 45, 46 Celsius because it's fairly humid. So it's going to be a thick, muggy 35, 36. Definitely will be a little dangerous for certain people, but thankfully I've got air conditioning. Got a nice fridge. I'll be able to make it through. Ace 8. It's okay. It's not great, though. And especially on the bubble, they have bigger stacks. They can all 3-bet me wide. I thought just fold. DeChambeau is in the lead by 2 on Cantlay and McElroy. This is going to be a very, very interesting back 9 chat. Now, do we call here? We've got the gutter, non-club. Nah, I don't think so. Just kidding. Can I go back in time? I just don't think it'll pay off enough. Club could come on the turn or the river, which is going to be painful for us. We've got to fade a bet on the turn often. It's just a little tough to get paid here, but when we see the nut turn, it's not a good feeling. We're all in against this short stack. Has half a pot size bet left, and we take it. Oh. So often summer here gets to 45 degrees. Yeah, it's not that hot. It's not that hot. It's insane, Luke. Well, decent start for England, but it's not 4-1. It's 1-0. You know? Oh, so sick. Theory's never going to fold here, but I will in practice. Okay, we're going on five-minute break. We're on the bubble here of this 33. I think I'm going to call it here. I kind of want to watch the second half of the England match. Close bubble in that Super 320. But thank you guys so much for being here. We'll be back a bunch in the short term. Very excited to be back on the grind. Vacation over. Summer is here. And can't wait to share the poker journey with all of you. So, yeah, thanks for taking the time today. I'm going to send the raid over to my brother, Matty Ice, on Twitch. And if you're watching on YouTube or Facebook, follow me there. And thanks so much. Until next time, we'll see you later. Goodbye.